Welcome back, you beauties. This is my kind of a conversation. Mzansi, do you know, and this is a silly question to ask, but do you know an incredible businesswoman? Maybe in your own little financial ecosystem, someone that you look up to, or maybe you are one such person yourself. Well, the Santam Women of the Future Awards is an incredible annual campaign, a movement, if you will, that awards and celebrates the exceptional achievements of women across various fields, recognizing their determination, their innovation, their outstanding contributions. And they're on the search for Women of the Future 2024. This is massive. Talk about the right kind of strategic network to plug yourself into. And we've got Santam's COO, Gugu Mthethwa, right here, and Fair Lady Editor-in-Chief, Susie Brokenshaw, here to tell us a little bit more about this incredible campaign, and also sitting there exemplifying what you're trying to drive. Well, it's absolutely true. And I love the fact that you do represent that as you now broaden this circle, because we need mentors to step up individually, but also within these sectors. So Susie, maybe you can give us some background into the awards. It's great to have these moments to recognize, but there is something beneath this that speaks to empowerment, to network, to actually creating a future opportunity. So break it down for me, if you will.
Well, Graham, it started 10 years ago, so this is our anniversary, which is so fabulous. And it started because we wanted to award women who were starting their own businesses in South Africa, because there were so many of them, but they weren't getting recognition and they weren't getting financial support. And it was then that we approached Santam, and they had exactly the same vision, and so that we were lucky. We were very lucky to kind of start off together with the same idea. And it was because we believe that women are only really empowered when they are economically empowered themselves.
For sure.
And also because they are providing employment and self-respect for other people and their businesses, and because they're boosting their economy. This economy needs small business.
Oh, completely.
And women have always had small businesses in South Africa.
I hate the word sustainability when we use it for people.
Yeah.
That's for nature, that's for farming practices. We want people to thrive. Yeah. And we have got thriving little microeconomies all around us. But the path of an entrepreneur, of a businesswoman in particular, is fraught in this country. You yourself have had to prove your own worth, I would imagine, a number of times. Possibly had a mentor to help you achieve this, but that is very sorely lacking within this space. What was your motivation? If you look back over this incredible journey, why is this such a good fit for you?
No, I think for us as Santam, really, you've just said it, all the words from mentorship, etc. I think the first thing is just to say we want to recognize the women, who actually own businesses. It's actually a long journey to start and keep a business running, let alone when you are a woman.
And so many critical gateways that you just don't know about.
Let alone when you're a woman. So I think for us, it's that recognition. So we need to give them the recognition as well. So it's a platform for recognition, but also to inspire then the future, the young trailblazers of women, to say, here are more women starting, you can do it too. And that's why we're starting from the age of 16 to recognize young women that have businesses. So it's to inspire, but also it's a network. We're saying that come network with other women-owned businesses. When you look at the stats, we've awarded 27 winners in the past 9 years, and 90% of those businesses are still in operation today and have actually expanded. So for us, this is a success story as Santam, and we really want to keep on driving this. And that's why we think it's important to have this platform.
I love it. That's your market.
Yeah.
That's your market. And we often forget, we want to kind of whitewash these things with a CSI campaign at the end to get our tax break, which, great. If you want to put money into NGOs and organizations doing amazing things, great. But let's make it strategic. Let's raise the baseline average.
It is all about business, because that's what will change the economy. And that's, it's not about charity. It's really about businesses that function and don't need funding.
That's an actual investment.
Yeah.
I love that. So critical in this space, and I'm sure you can speak to this through your own journey, representation has taken on a different meaning. I need to see myself represented in my peers to know that I can actually do this. Hence, we only become an average of, the average of the people that we grow up. We know this, but I need to see people who have done it before. The judges paint that picture. They are living proof that this is achievable and possible, and now I get to plug into their network. Talk me through the panel of judges this year.
Well, the judges, Professor Thuli Madonsela has been with us for years. Right from the very beginning. And she's also passionate about it. And Dawn Nathan-Jones she's been with us probably for the last 8 years. And, she's so
incredible,
And then obviously we've got Nundamiso from Santam, she's also fabulous. She's she's head of brand. So, and she's obviously hugely experienced in business. And then there is Mbali Soga, who's the editor of True Love, and me. So we are the judges. And I think everybody is looking for something slightly different. And Dulcie, who is Dulcie Ramakuke, who was one of our winners about 4 years ago. And she has come back to be a judge, which we are so excited about.
Full circle moment. I absolutely love that. Well, it's the kind of validation you can't buy. It's got to just live in that. Gugu, I'm going to ask you, because you will be looking with a different eye, I would imagine, and you've seen the journey so far. What has stood out from the winners over the past 10 years? Have you been able to bottle that for yourself or understand what that common thread is with these incredible women putting their hands up?
I think for us it's impact. If you look at the impact that some of the winners have had in society, and it becomes a multiplier effect.
For sure.
You know, for example, one of the winners, Zandile, who has a Girl Code, she has impacted more than 80,000 young women in technology by training them. So that impact and the multiplier effect has been a winner. And, you know, you just mentioned Susie Dr. Dorsey, who has a healthcare network in low income communities, and again just having access to healthcare. So for us, having that impact as Santam, and that's hence our commitment to local businesses, but also women-owned businesses.
I absolutely love it. The path of an entrepreneur is tough at the best of times. As a woman who I think, and we owe a debt of gratitude to the Gogos and the women that have kept our economy propped up in the most informal way. Let's create formal structures around them so they can achieve on a different level. Absolutely love everything about this. Thank you so much for investing as much as you have personally and otherwise into this. Celebrating 10 years this year. What a beautiful milestone. And of course, you do stand a chance of entering into this incredible network. The Santam Woman of the Future Awards are here. You could be the 2024 winner, and there are 3 different categories that hopefully will get your spark firing. Woman of the Future, Rising Star, and Social Entrepreneur. And that's where the real magic's happening for me. To enter, visit womanofthefuture.co.za, complete the online form in the relevant category, and those entries close the 3rd of June. And then I would suggest start speaking to your network, start speaking to other women, connect with this network. There are opportunities here, not just for the winner, but I think for every woman in business. There could be your next mentor just waiting. Put your hand up, please.